Now we'll discuss what are the factors that affect the lateral displacement. On what factors the change of lateral displacement depends. So factors affecting the LD, lateral displacement. So this is, let me first, there are three factors. Number one, thickness of the glass slab or medium. Clear? Glass slab or medium you can mention. Second one, refractive index of the medium or glass slab. Third is incident angle, angle of incidence or incident angle. Okay, refractive index symbol is new. This is refractive index of the medium, new m I can write. This is incident angle I, thickness of the glass. Okay, have you copied? Then I'll one by one I'll explain. So let's see, first we'll discuss about the thickness of the glass slab. Suppose this is the glass slab. Okay, not this much. First I'll take, this is the glass slab and this is its thickness. Clear? The ray incident. Okay, this is incident angle I. It bend certain amount as traveling from air to glass, bend towards the normal, it bend. Now the ray was going like this. This is the direction of the ray and it emerged out. It emerged out like this. It will go in the same path as we discussed already, same direction that of the incident ray. This is lateral displacement. Yes or no? I think. Now suppose the thickness I increased. Clear? Now the ray, same ray will, in spite of striking, the reflecting surface was here, second reflecting surface, in place of here, it will come to here, straight path, as it's traveling straight. Now the ray will go like this. So now the lateral displacement is this much. Which case more? Which case more? First case or second case? Which case that lateral displacement is more? First case or second case? Okay. So we observed that it is the second case, the refractive is more. What we changed in the second case? Just to increase the thickness of the medium. So this indicates that with the increasing of thickness, the lateral displacement will increase. More the thickness of the medium, more is the lateral displacement. Clear? I cannot say here they are proportional. Clear, my dear students? With the increasing of thickness, the lateral displacement of the light ray increases, but we cannot say here they are proportional. Clear? First point is completed. Understood, everybody? Okay, now come to the second point, refractive index. Refractive index. Now let the first case, let it be, I'll erase the second one. Okay, this part I'll erase. The ray was traveling like this and the lateral displacement was this much. Okay, now what happened? refractive index increases, suppose I will increase the refractive index, what will happen? It will bend more towards the normal or away from the normal. Suppose the second medium glass medium, in place of glass I will use diamond. The think that the refractive index I increased, so it will bend more towards the normal, or the bending will decrease or increase. My question is, the deviation will increase or decrease, my question. For your information, as the refractive index increases, we discussed in your paper class that deviation will also increase. Suppose the deviation is more, deviation is here now, and this is the parallel ray. Now this is the lateral displacement. So what you find? The lateral displacement increased with the increased refractive index or decreased? Once again I am repeating the concept. This is first case. First the ray was with certain refractive index. The ray was coming here. Second, this is second case, when I increase its refractive index. When refractive index will increase, the deviation of the refracted ray will more. So it deviated as the ray was traveling this direction, now changed here, and it struck to the second surface here, and this is the lateral displacement, second case, and this is the lateral displacement, first case, when refractive index is low. This is low refractive index case, this is high refractive index, where the lateral displacement is more, case 1 or case 2. Oh, case 2, some are responded case 2. So yes, correct, that is with the increasing of refractive index, also the lateral displacement will increase. Lateral displacement will increase, may not be proportional. Once again I am saying. Okay, so second case is completed. How the refractive lateral displacement varies with the refractive index of the medium. The third case is angle of incident. We are going to discuss now. Let me draw the diagram again. It's a glass slab. This is a normal. This is the incident ray, and it bend like this. Now this is I, then this is the lateral displacement, the angle. This is the previous case, the displacement was there like this. Now what will happen? Anything? Okay. So now, what will happen? Incident angle. Now this is the case is moving. Now suppose I increase the incident angle. It became now the ray. There is a small change in the also the refracted angle, but that is not that much marginal. What will happen? This ray will go like this. Now this ray also will bend like this. So what is the lateral displacement now? Now up to here previous case, now it is this up to here. What is the, where the refractive index is more, first case or second case? First case or second case? Second case. Okay. So third case also over. From this we conclude that with the increasing of the incident angle, the lateral displacement also will increase. With the increasing of the incident angle, the lateral displacement also will be more, but may not be proportional. Clear? So this is the three factors which are given in your book. There is also a fourth factor, that is called wavelength, which also influences the lateral displacement, because this all three are for monochromatic light. When you come to the polychromatic light, then this wavelength also will be a factor that we will discuss now. Wavelength denoted by lambda. Now let us this is a glass slab. This is the normal, and here it was the incident ray. Let us consider this is the ray. What will happen when it will, suppose first case I send a red light, so it will bend something. This is the path of the incident ray. This is parallel to here. This is lateral displacement. Case 2. Now we'll come to the case 2. When I am sending a violet light, same path, same angle of incident, same path. Violet light will bend more or less. Deviation will be more or less. Red light more. Very good. So it will deviate. Suppose deviated here, deviated to this point. This one. Now what will happen? This ray will go like this, parallel, emergent out. So what now lateral displacement is this one. Okay, this is for red, this is for red, this is for violet. Which case the lateral displacement is more, for red or for violet? Where the lateral displacement is more, for the red or for the violet? Violet, the displacement is more. Now tell me, whose wavelength is more, violet or red? Red. Someone is answering violet, that is wrong. Red color has more wavelength than that of violet color, but lateral displacement is more for violet color. That means with increasing of wavelength, lateral displacement decreases. You can mention with the increasing of wavelength, the lateral displacement decreases, and vice versa. Are you clear? The fourth factor also over. Please note down.